So I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep playing this game or not, but as I was thinking about it, there was a line that Monica said that really started to bother me. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? This means war. You fucking. Hey guys, this is Masquerade. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. And after a long debate, I decided I'm coming back. I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna finish this game. If only just to understand what the memes are. I did get. No one will tell me what's going on, but I did get in good conscience that there are no jump scares in the game. So nothing jumps in my face and makes a loud noise, so that's acceptable. So I do have supports ready for if things get too intense, but I just really want to see what the buzz is about. I mean, I said disturbing content, sign me up, and then just started going like a baby. This is too much. This is too much. So I'm pulling my backbone, and I'm going to finish this for once. Oh, nuts! Did something happen? Start reading it. Okay, so we're still doing. I guess we're doing a replay of the Yuri thing. Like, oh, baby. I'll protect you. I promise I'll protect you. I'll do what I can in the game anyway. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? All right, so we're doing reading buddies again. Yay, reading buddies. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. All right, is it fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Now, I'm sure it's glitching and stuff here and there, so I'm just gonna keep playing and see what happens. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read, which, by the way, is the most uncomfortable feeling in the world. It's not a particularly bad thing, though this guy doesn't think so. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Okay. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. The over-apologizing. I'm sure it's Japanese culture, but I see it a lot with people my age and people that are a lot younger. You know, stop apologizing. I'm sorry. It's kind of ingrained. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's against Yuri's. Then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it a little difficult to turn the page. Here. Yes, I like this, and as far as I can tell, I don't see anything disturbing. There's a computer in the far room there, but I guess that's for the teacher. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of my book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Oh, now here's the Doki Doki. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? Oh, and she's looking at me. She's looking at me. And nothing else is changing as far as I can see. To turn the page. Oh, sorry. Thought we were going to kiss this time. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient. Oh, the smile and blush is super cute. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Oh, and back to reading. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri! This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Aww. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? I don't quite remember this exchange. Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you feel sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands to her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth is that about? You! You're up to something. I know it. The internet is aware of it. You... I will get to the bottom of this, I swear. Mask? Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. Why? Is she gonna kill herself? I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing! Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Oh, you mean as in... I got my eye on you. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Oh, fuck me! It's so rude starting without her. She just went to go get a glass of water. We can wait. Well, I don't particularly like Natsuki, but I'm super suspicious of Monika. I guess I'll go with Monika, since I want to keep my eye on her. I should start with Monika. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Mask! Having a good time so far? Oh, the best time! You bitch! Yeah. Good! Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. You and me both, brother. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Mask. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Mask! I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect for you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts whenever I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back! Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Why, did she... I don't know, sometimes I go say I do something, and then I end up going to the bathroom and it's like, I'm here, they can wait a couple of minutes. I don't know, that doesn't quite sound like Yuri. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Here we go. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling plays tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Was this the same poem earlier? I don't think so. Certainly sounds a lot deeper. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful, I suppose. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. Oh, did you? It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Oh god, if you summon Cthulhu, I swear to god. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. And that's my advice for today. I think that was the same advice you gave earlier, but it is good advice, especially for Nano Wemo. Thanks for listening! Well, she didn't do anything, but I kind of have to be on the edge of my seat here. I mean, I know there's no jump scares, but I just don't know what to expect. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional! What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. Ooh. He's going to hate me. I'm not going to hate you. Oh wow, her entire face is obscured. I've never noticed that before. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes in a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Huh. I guess I have. Kind of. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Or maybe I plagiarized it, you never know. Well, I know that! I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Okay, I remember that line of dialogue. And having been through that myself, I've kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering's completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Seems like the same poem. I bathe or I breathe? Maybe she'll pick up on it. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took such a long time to read it. Oh, okay, so my first playthrough, I stopped on her poem to take a break, and I thought the game could read how long I was reading a poem. Okay, I guess not. Well, I just don't read script very often. I should think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Oh, also I like the poem. That's me talking, not Yuri. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Mask. Really? I must totally miss the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Mask. Me too. Aww. Yuri, I will protect you with my life. Alright, let's get Natsuki out of the way. I really hope not paying attention to her is gonna play into bumping her off. I really hope not. I'll feel bad, but... Well, that's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Oh, you never know. Oh yeah, it looks like the same poem from before. Sorry, dry throat. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I think that's the same poem. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did? I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. Yeah, me too. It says, whew. Nothing's happened. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I guess it's everyone. I'll glance around the room. Oh. The music went into a weird pitch. Is it going to stay that way? That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's almost as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. And if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Oh, is this the... As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Oh, the fight? Oh boy. Oh, people have mentioned the skip option? I can't skip this, so I guess something happens. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Mass did too. So based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Mass liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... Ooh. You just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Mass appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Girls! Ooh. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Mass started showing up. No, not the bra stuffing! Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities and others like that. Whoa. Hey, calm down. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy, bitch! Whoa, language, ladies! Edgy? Whoa, dude, calm down, Gabe, calm down! Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone your mental age to comprehend. Where is Saiyori to break this up? See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. Oh god, the music. Oh god, the aesthetic. If you want to prove yourself, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. Do you think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Natsuki! Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Language, ladies! Yeah, go on. Let Mask hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she knows I was just standing here. Mask? She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Oh. Game, calm down. Okay? Just calm down. Hey, I picked Yuri. Oh god. No. Game. Stop it. Game. What did you do? Oh god, she just stared at me until I clicked. Hey, can I? Hey, Mask? What? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Is that smart? I mean, they shouldn't be yelling in the first place. I mean, you're the president. Shouldn't you be breaking this up? Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. Ugh. I just wish I was able to do a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend more time with you instead. Oh? Really? Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Honey? She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Man, I should really choose who I should go after, Natsuki or Yuri. I mean, it's not a question at this stage, but... I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Mask, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Really? Huh. If you say so. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Someone's trying to get me alone with them. Do I decide who I get to stay with? Yuri? Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. I just didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Mask. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... Whoa, what the... Whoa. I mean, it's not jump scary, but I don't see it coming. My god. Whew. I'm at the half-hour mark, but I feel like I can keep going. Alright, I don't know if I should try deviating and trying to write a poem for, Natsuki. It would probably help her feel better. I don't know. Oh, no, I wanted to... There we go. Okay. Alright. Oh, did I get brand new words? That's cool. Again, less of them as usual. Okay, well, I'm still gonna pursue Yuri. I really hope ignoring Natsuki doesn't bump her off. That... Well, we've waited long enough. Let's pick some words that I think they'll like. Rain cloud. Oh. Insight. I don't really see anything here that would be... Starscape. Excellent. And... disarray. Secretive. Promise. Crimson sounds like a Yuri word. Question sounds like a Yuri word. Imagination? How about effulgent? Effulgent? Doki Doki. Why not? I just felt like picking it. Determination is a Yuri word. As is melancholy. After image? Ooh, I read a Junji Ito story called After Image or something like... No, it was called The Long Goodbye or something like that. It was about after images and oh wow. Unrequited. Raindrops. Universe. Okay, so I think we got us a Yuri poem. Those go by a lot faster than I imagined them. Everything looks normal. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Mask! Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday? I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Well, Saiyori wasn't there to stop the fight. So... Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Mask. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. Aww. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Oh, it's okay. Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Did you actually forget? Did you completely forget what happened? Did Monika do something? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? She completely forgot! Just like Monika said. Shit. Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. What is with this font? I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Weird. But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the doors swing open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played piano music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Aw, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I'm working on a song, but it's not quite done yet. Oh, bump the mic, sorry. Mic. Okay. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Mask. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In any case, best of luck. Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off to the closet. Mask, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. I guess we could start now. Oh, what a cute, happy face! Yuri! Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Well, yeah, that's the literal Doki Doki. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of her book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. I could have sworn there was a different picture up here. No, I can see the little yellow thing of China right there, so it's the same picture. I could have sworn there was something... Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. No, nothing's changed. Like, I'm super on guard for something to happen. 10 minutes pass. That's way too long to get water. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? Well, maybe it's like she actually did go to the bathroom, or... Uh-oh. No, it couldn't be. She wouldn't be so blatant. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. The music muted. Weird. I start heading down the hallway. Huh? Whoa, 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 hold on. I'm not about to see some two making out, am I? What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking in air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Holy shit! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, okay, okay! Okay. Thank you, game, for rescuing me from that scene, I think. Holy shit. Didn't need to see that. God, Yuri does actually cut herself. I actually rewatched one video where it looked like she was rolling down her sleeve. She's actually rolling it up, but I had my suspicions with the knife and her turtleneck and long sleeve sweater. I really don't want to shame anyone for doing it, but guys, please don't. It's seriously dangerous. Extremely dangerous. I mean, take a rubber band and just, you know, put it around your wrist and stretch it out until it snaps on your wrist. It's gonna hurt like hell, and I think it will actually damage, but it's better than... Guys, please, please, please don't, okay? I need you. We need you. Find a healthy way to stop, okay? Alright, PSA over. Back to the game. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Mask, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. I actually don't, but oh well. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature in the kettle to 200 degrees. That's way too hot, don't you think? Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. This feels the same as before, I think. No, wait, in the last game I did go get water with her, and she actually fought off Monika to, so that I could go with her. So it's a little weird that it just... Even if I'm not an expert at tea or... Blah, blah, who talked? Even if I'm not an expert at tea or anything? Hoo hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Ooh, loose leaf tea. I don't have that very often. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Aw, that face. Please stop. Okay? Don't hurt yourself. You're beautiful. Is that so? Yes, very much so. You're very beautiful. I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's with you who's around. When it's you who's around, anyway. Aw. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me, Mask. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Now watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Mask, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah, this still looks the same. Yeah, why is that? It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Well, I have back pain too, and the last thing I want to do is lean against the wall. So, to each their own, I guess. Unless it's a thing with your, habit. Is that so? Wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! I have terrible reading posture! What are you doing to your back? God, if that's what you're doing to your arm, what the hell are you doing to your back that's making it so bad? So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer together. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading position. Still hook on. Trying not to touch her chest. Well, it's not hard. I mean... Okay. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yeah, same picture as usual. I didn't notice the particle fragments. Nice. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have a harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Apprehensively, I place the chocolate in her mouth. Yeah, it's the same as before. Just like that, Yuri's lips close over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. I mean, it's weird, but it's cute at the same time. Mask? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Whoa, music. Music, no, I need music right now. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Mask? Suddenly, Yuri grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Mask? The hell? The lights went out. My heart won't stop pounding, Mask. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Mask? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Game? Calm your shit down. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Yuri? Yuri? Calm down. It's okay. Are her eyes following my mouse? I don't think so. You're freaking me out. Yuri? Stop, please. Oh, God. Bitch tits, I hate you, but thank you. It's time to share poems. Oh, God. Oh, no. Is me paying attention to Yuri making her next on the list? What do I do? What do I do? Okay, it's poem time. Do I give my poem to Yuri? Maybe I don't wanna. That was... Oh, I like her, but this is a side of her I don't like. What do I do? Ooh. I just don't like Natsuki as a character. But I'll be damned if I have to pick Monika first out of free choice. How about we pick Yuri and get her out of the way? Here we go. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Mask. This one might be even better than yesterday's. So this sounds like the same dialogue as before. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Mask. That's different. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Like, earlier? When you decided to grab me and then your eyes got weird? I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Mask? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Sure. Wheel. Oh god, not the... music? Guys, real quick. If you write something and you give me a wall of text, like a solid paragraph of text, no. Don't write like that, please. It turns everyone off. Please don't do that, okay? But I'll do my best. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning on axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. You were just pulling out random letters like I was. Fuck, Yuri. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. What is going on? A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. This is like the 4th time you said gearbox, Yuri. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. What is going on with this language? A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. Kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. What? A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 years and open human eyes in all directions. I'm just reading words. Breathing gearbox, breathing bullhead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes. What is going on with this? Yuri? There's no music. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I guess that makes sense a little bit. It's cute, it's creepy at the same time. I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. God! Yuri, what happened to you? I'm okay. Yes. I'm okay! The mating call of the person who's not okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Oh, done. You can keep the poem, though. I think we're going to go for Monika's writing tip of the day, and I'm going to stop for right now. Mask, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I saw a lot of things I didn't want to see today, really. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to be spending so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Oh, is that what's going on? Rewind to earlier when I said it, guys, but please don't do this. Please. I care about you, I really do. Please don't do it. Isn't that kind of messed up? I mean, it's messed up that you are the one who has to tell me, but... She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. Also, don't gossip. Please, don't gossip. That's not cool. Don't talk about people behind their backs. If I want to know, I'll ask. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets kind of a high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. Monika! But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, at least I have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. No comment. But anyway, you want to read my poem now, right? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't bright, beautiful colors. Hopefully you didn't just take my pen and start writing with it. Wow, this is some... It's the same poem, but it's written weird. I mean, there's sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. I think that's different. I would say she took away the vowels, but the O is still there. Delete her. I remember it said load me down there. Save me, load me. Now it says save me, delete her. No! Do you have an explanation for why this is, Monika? Hey. Oh, this game. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. No, you need to explain everything! Explain everything, please! Well, what could you possibly be giving me? No, I remember the last poem you did that fourth wall break, so what the hell are you gonna do here? Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. Here you go again. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when... Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. What the shit? What? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, we're about at the mark, so we're gonna stop. Okay. I'm okay. This isn't nearly as bad as it was last time, but the game's doing some really freaky shit. But I've been assured no jump scares, and indeed there has not been any jump scares. It's just been stuff I didn't expect to see happen. So, I do want to get to the bottom of this. And I know you guys want to see me get to the bottom of this, so now that I have a bit more confidence, I can continue this series and I can try to end this game. It will not get the better of me. Mask may be a poopy butt chicken spine, whatever that means, but I finish my games at least. So long as they aren't riddled with bugs, I can finish these games. So thank you guys very much for watching. Leave a like if you like what you see, subscribe to see more, leave a comment down below what the fuck I should do, and I shall see you again real soon. Thank you.